This is the Highway 26, 17, and Sunny Farms was caught on fire. We got cardboard boxes where they put the dead body carcasses in, and that's at Sunny Farms. They caught the Sunny Farms on fire. We're at CBHA, Columbia Basin. Of course, CBHA is popular here in Othello and Connell. But Sunny Farms was caught on fire. You see this route that they got? It comes right off Pasco, Yakima, Pullman, 17, South 385, 26, 24. There's a drive-in right here. They pretty much do what they want. They just drop off their dead bodies and have it incinerated. Put it in an open casket, closed casket, right here at the Gardens. This is called the Gardens Cemetery. This one's Gardens is connected to the Cimaron 5 INC because Mr. Frank Comusco and Jay Mueller Administration, we called the State Patrol Office and also Andy Miller, prosecutor, to have this sheriff, child molester, pussy motherfucker that sits in the administration office, Mr. Dixon, and tell me to shut up, and they arrest me for no reason. They caught our Sunny Farms on fire, and you got these people driving around the area, and they don't even own it. They call the police department, and they found out that they come out. I come in their face, have no warrants outstanding for my arrest, and all they do is drive around, and they're, as you see, he's driving a bicycle. He says he's a U.S. Marshal. He said he's a U.S. Federal Marshal. We're at the Andy Miller's off upstairs, downstairs. I'm not an immigrant. I'm definitely not a chunk gink. I'm not no, of course, I'm not no black minority and Muslim and Shiite, Saudi Arabian king or increments because the birth certificate's on my dog tags here. So we're going to continue on. We got a guy driving around on purpose around this corner. See, they caught this place on fire, and they have nothing but intimidated individuals that come on the cemetery. The dead, the deceased, and burial. You know, they don't have not time to incorporate. That's probably the only time arrest time is have people pull up with a dead carcass on this drive-through, on this driveway. Actually, no, I know that for a fact because I'm in, of course, college campuses and YouTube, Facebook, these dead bodies, dead young bodies, you know, youngs, teenagers, 20-year-olds, a lot of 20-year-olds, a lot of teenagers, and these 20-year-olds don't even see age 21. Sometimes they don't even meet age 20, and these are on YouTube, Facebook. Now, Andy Miller at CO Benton, Washington, said he needed illustrated footage and video of the officers and intake services. We got one at CBHA. We got some footage inquiries from Mueller's funeral home, where Frank Comusco and Jay Mueller are the administrative owners, and they have the coroner's office at 7110 West Okanagan Place, which is the coroner's affidavit service, you know, for human resources. Of course, Larissa Perez, she's human resources in Freda, Washington. That's Dano Garth, the prosecutor. We refaxed and called immediately the immediate prosecutor's office for the awareness of the body cam that's on the Moses Lake police officer, his body idolized threats, as an individual as he carried himself for the public. But that leeway, I have no warrants or outstanding warrants for my arrest. See, I'm in the cemetery. The cemetery, you have rights and services for your increments of burial services, as you can see. So when they bring this body in, I'm Felix Barela, by the way. I was caught incinerated on fire in Findlay, Washington. And then my body was dragged. And then I was drugged into the Columbia River. And then drugged out of the Columbia River. And then I was caught on fire with fuel. I was caught on fire with wood. I was caught fire with hot coal buckets of, I guess they were trying to stop the burns on my skin because the laceration burns. They don't know how to get rid of my dead body. So same with the officer that attacked me at Eric Olson's property. He didn't know how to persuade, because he was like shocked, because he's looking at me like I was they know they murdered me. The U.S. Army, United States Navy, United States Air Force, United States Marine Corps, and also the United States Coast Guard. These are eagles, dedicated to all men and women who have served this country for cause of freedom. May 30th, 2005. VFW Post 8889, Tommy and Wilma. To know that's Jim Logan, Sean Logan, at the Mueller's Funeral Home. Jim Logan and Sean Logan have services increments. His house was caught on fire at 1005 East Hamlet. His house was caught on fire, and his services for increments, as you can tell, was caught on fire. Administration office here in the coroner's office was caught on fire. See, there pretty much things were caught on fire. No way, and shape, and form. You know, shape and form. He was all looking at me like shocked because I was attacked at Olson's property. I got $7,000 credit cards. I got credit cards, Social Security card. I'm at the coroner's office and Social Security office in Kennewick, reporting this officer, CDL license, military, and also Security. You know, this is the coroner's office. We're calling Frank Kamusko, J. Mueller, and funeral directors. Sunset Acres caught on fire. Download system increments for the farm bill for 18 years is paid in advance. And I would say there'd be some people upset. Ajmer Singh Nijjar, he puts money out for the seeds, the pellets, and also give him some money. There's a watermelon company that home grows watermelons at Sunny Farms. This is Sunny Farms right here. And Hampton Farms on the other side at CBHA. So it's 9:06. We're gonna have to probably have this service increment downloaded and put in. You know, Mr. Eric Olson, he owns property, he owns house developments. He had a lumber yard attached to the property, and $7,000, a credit card, the Social Security ID, the CDL, A and B, the identity of Department of Licensing, DO, Mr. Vasquez, Mrs. Vasquez, Melissa McKnight, Andy Miller, Social Security offices, which Department of License are connected with 37 different states. We're at the Pentagon at Mueller's Funeral Home, the 21-gun salute area, the vault and wall of the military staff, and services, as you can see. The array of the services you can see. This officer attacking me on the highway on the 610 Eric Olson's property. on the sidewalk, given all the service increments. I have no warrants of arrest, no weapons. And if you want to make a scene, officer, you can make a scene all you want. I'll go to the funeral home, turn you in. I'll go to Judge Dixon, Superior Court Judge, turn you in. I will stay there with Dixon for a whole week and point everybody out individually in every cell, every unit. And then I will go outside of the community to every door, every person that comes on the sidewalk and just carries into my office, onto my property. You are served. The Microsoft system for your face recognition, the false identity of taking my laptop, breaking my information, breaking my Samsung 9, breaking 3 of my different laptops, and have that one laptop in Annie Miller's office, the Wash State Prosecutor. Several judges fired, retired, commissioners fired, retired. Mr. Sandy Strawn, Commissioner of Benton County, the most conviction rates in the state of Washington. Sandy Strawn, the commissioner. She had the most conviction rates, outranked anybody now, to this day. She moved to a different job position for the fact because they arrested me for no reason, fabricated everything in ways and shapes and forms. The Tri-City Herald, I was left at the Tri-City Herald as a baby. I'm a Washington State resident, U.S. citizen, and increments, no record, recollection, support. I'm definitely not black. I'm not Oriental. I'm not Chinese. The Kennewick Man, the visual of the Kennewick Man, artifacts that service the Chinese, Ethiopian, Shiite, Islami, Muslim. I don't fit in those criteria services or increments at any prospect because I give them blood every month. For that reason, because they make things up in hospitals, KGH, Cadillac, Richland Hospital, Cadillac, KGH, Kennewick Hospital, Lady Lord's Hospital, and Lola Hernandez, Roberta Barela, and Fabian Barela have a deathbed terminal and IV nose syringe inside their inside her vein. That she's a cancer patient. It's kidney stones removed out of her kidney, and also breast cancer, lung cancer, brain cancer. You know, it's having strokes, terminal services, loss of memory, have to learn how to talk, to walk. It's a long process. And the military regiments, United States Air Force, Mr. J. Mueller, United States Air Force, Mr. Leonard Bampot, United States Marines, Mr. Darrell Johnson, United States Green Beret, United States Army, that's Fort Bragg. The Coast Guard, 1790, that's a Clover Island. Clover Island, where the increments of those lost delusional individuals, Darrell Johnson, of course. United States Marines, Leonard Bambach, Mueller's Funeral Home. United States Air Force, J. Mueller Administration. United States Navy, Senator McCain, Roberta McCain, and Megan McCain. And also in the United States Army, Darrell Johnson, Green Berets, Fort Bragg, and 101st of the services and increments. If you don't forget, they all call him the individual One Natty, Ava Daddy, and that individual is Mr. Coleman Powell, United States Army. Mr. United States Navy, Senator McCain. Also the Navy, Mr. George Bush and Mr. Bush, Barbara Bush, which they reside in these graves here. United States Air Force, don't forget, Mueller's Funeral, Mueller's FBI Academy, Mueller's Administration Office, United States Marine Corps, Leonard Babcock. And on that Marine Corps base right there, there's all the residents' immediate family members. United States Coast Guard. See, these individuals lost their services at Clover Island, the captain's quarters at the Ramada Inn, Clover Island. Boat race weekend. Dedicated to the men and women that have served in the country for the cause of freedom. May 30th, 2005. VFJ Post 8889, Tommy and Wilma Tyndall. Now, Mr. Of course, Carpet Carousel, and that's Jim Logan and Jim Logan has all these services available to these individuals that carry out prosperity and honor of these individuals, carrying out their decoration, dedication of increments. Mr. Eric D. Olson, of course, owns property. Ajmer Singh Nijjar, Sunny Farms, Sunset Acres, Kubota, Case D9, it says United States of America on it. It has camouflaged. Secretary Kim Wayman, Patty Murray, and also Mary Cantwell. That's a gigantic D9. John Deere JD310 with a bucket and also a scorpion tail. And also a case, smaller case at transmission, which is at Sunset Acres right now. And that's Eltopia, that's Booker's Auction. And all those services increments are in a storage facility. And and Increments Lock and Key on Cimaron 5 INC's property. And this property and this management services reflect. Driving off a dip, where you carry a body bag inside the car. When you attacked me at Cimaron 5 INC, at the hospital, at Sean Logan's house, at 1105 East Ham, you attacked me on the sidewalk. You attacked me on Eric D. Olson's property. You attacked me on increments of, and then rolling down your window, flipping shit to me, saying, you're going to do this, do that. And then you roll at Sunny Farms, where I'm catching the People bus, the GTA at one time at City Hall, or at Sean Logan's house, where the people dropped me off at Sean Logan's house at 1005 East Hamlet, or drop me off at City Hall, or drop me off at the bank, or drop me off at Carol J. Benzel's office, or drop me off at Superior Court Judge Dixon's office. Roll your window down and just say, oh, you're loud here, man. You ain't do really. I'm scared. I'm shaking in I'm so scared. I'm gonna run. I'm gonna run. I'm gonna take all my shoes and my boots off, give you all my shit, and I'm gonna run. Cameron Kandar, and also the inquiry service for Donald Trump and Melissa Trump, and Mumu Ganja suffering consequences on all the evidence on display at this Best Hampton Memorial Gardens. Here in Othello, Washington.